Live, no wait, weather and traffic on CW 39 Houston.
Good morning. It is 8 o'clock, and check this out. This is Saltwater Recon, our news partners, checking out the beautiful Harbor House Cam in Galveston. The snow has not stopped, keeps falling all around southeast Texas, and this view with the water is majestic, but it's also dangerous out there on a road. So everyone, be careful. Try to stay home and stay safe. Let's get you an update on how much snow has fallen. I'm Sharon Melton. Welcome so much for joining us at 8 o'clock. We have our chief meteorologist, Jonathan Novak, right here. We have our meteorologist, Edelina Morales, who's here as well. Thank you so much for both of you for the hard work you're putting in. And guys, this is unprecedented, talking about the snow. I came in, it was a little rough, but there's more snow now. So, Jonathan, what was your morning commute like?
Well, I came in around 12:30, 1:45, and at that point in time, at least in Harris County, the snow hadn't really started falling. It was more like light sleet and a mist, and so that froze over, and then soon after that, the snow started accumulating and really coming down.
For sure. And Ida, what about you?
It definitely was already on the ground, the snow that is, and I even did a little bit of a brake test. I started approaching the stop sign at the end of my road, and I just slammed on those brakes, and yeah, I started to skid a little bit. There is definitely some slick spots out there, and also another thing,
yes,
on my roadway, there's road bumps. Did
yes,
not see them because of the snow.
Oh my gosh,
and I went da-thump, da-thump.
Right.
Yeah, so you just have to take it slow, everybody.
I know, and even though when I was coming, one last thing before we go to Jonathan, I guess there was one of the manholes was open.
Oh.
And you can't see that. A lot of things that normally, of course, because we have so many potholes around here, you can see them. You're not going to be able to see that if you're on the roads. You're not going to be able to see the ice, all of that, because it's covered in snow. So be careful out there. Let's get to Jonathan. Break down a little bit more on how much snow we've gotten so far. You mentioned Liberty County, what, an hour ago had like 3 inches?
3 inches.
But it's still falling.
It's still falling, and so that was an official report that came out from the Emergency Management Office that's in Liberty County in Liberty. 3 inches of snow was reported there. It's one of the higher totals we've had this morning reported, and we're still going. But if you look closely and pay attention to the left side of your screen, you'll see in the last hour or so, we're starting to wrap things up a bit in the western counties and the northwestern counties as well. That will continue to be the case as the next, well, 2 to 3 hours go on. But we're still seeing that heavy banding of snow in Harris County. In Galveston County, we've seen the same. In Chambers County, everybody, in fact, from about I-10 south is seeing moderate to heavy snow as we speak. Now, as far as the temperatures go, they're dangerously cold this morning, but they get even colder tomorrow with wind chills in the morning tomorrow at about 10. I'm going to talk about what that means for your morning tomorrow for the drive, and that and the timing of the snow coming up in the 7-day in just a few minutes.
All right, thank you, Jonathan.
You're welcome.
Let's go ahead and talk about how Jonathan just mentioned about the roads. Some roads are seeing ice, lots are seeing snow, and some are seeing both. So you don't know if there's ice underneath the snow. So let's talk about what our roads have in store. Let's head on over to TxDOT. CW39's own Seth Kovar has been there all morning long. Thank goodness you're now back inside. Good for you. Our roads are in a pickle, and a big one right now, right?
Right. Now, the brine of the pickle would be a good thing to have on the roads this morning. And there is brine out there, but it is covered up by lots of snow. There are tons of road closures that Kara's going to tell you all about. But right now, we're here at TxDOT to talk about what they're doing to try to keep people safe, those that do have to drive this morning. Bottom line, Bambi Hall from the Texas Department of Transportation, don't drive, right? Is that the message?
Exactly. Don't drive. If you don't have to be on the roadway this morning, please stay home, because it's dangerous out there. At this point, you see it's coming down even faster. The accumulation now maybe 2 to 3 inches on the ground at this point, as well as the fact that around the area we've seen low visibility. In some places you can only see maybe a quarter mile in front of you, and then we have snow and slush mix in other places. And so the conditions are rapidly changing on each portion of the interstate. And so again, if you don't have to be on the roadway right now, please stay home.
All right, well, you have some video of all the efforts that y'all put in beforehand, the brining going on. Tell us about that process, how much of it you used, where all it went, what it's made of.
Well, we went across the entire 11,777 miles of the interstate system in the 6-county area that is the Houston district, okay? But the process is basically a salt and water mixture, and we put it in a truck. And all we do is just drive that truck, and it just comes out and coats the roadway so that drivers can be able to maneuver on the road. And we had about 33,000 gallons here in the Houston area. And so pretty much each district had about the same amount.
Okay, well, I mean, hopefully that's helping, but man, it's snowing really hard right now, and it's still accumulating on our roads. What's going on right now?
Right now, we're out snow plowing on different interstates, mainly I-10, I-45, and I-69. And so we have the snow plows on the grounds. The guys are out there pushing it out of the way, and we're just trying to make sure that we maintain the interstate as best we can under the conditions.
Yeah, absolutely. Some folks, we're telling everyone don't drive, but some folks just have to. For those folks, what kind of advice do you have for them?
Well, number one, be very vigilant and please maintain situational awareness because the conditions, again, are rapidly changing. Make sure that you are able to navigate, at a slow pace. It won't be your normal speed or rate of speed, 65 or what have you. You're probably going to have to go 5 miles an hour in some places, okay? And so, again, maintain situational awareness. Make sure that if you have to get out of there, you have a little kit, have your blanket, have you some food, have you some water in case you end up getting stuck. Again, just make sure that you are paying attention to the conditions and drive for that.
Very good. All right. Thank you very much. And we'll be back again here in an hour. We're going to talk more about the deteriorating conditions out there. We'll have an update from outside coming up on about 30. So stick around for that. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Seth. And the fact that she said there are now snow plows in the city of Houston being used is something else. Thank you, Seth. Now let's head to Transtar. And of course, Kara Willis has been there all morning long making snow angels. And Kara, it looks like the snow is falling even harder than it has been earlier today.
Sharon, it is right now falling very, very hard compared to earlier this morning. I promise I'm not frowning, but it is getting in my eyes. It is hard to see just because of how heavy the snow is coming on down. But I wanted to take things outside. We're still here at Houston Transtar, but I wanted to take things a little closer to, and I want to actually point this out. I actually took the wrong step just a second ago, and I actually slipped down into this little hole here outside of Houston Transtar. I want to show you just how deep I had to change my shoes because they got all wet. I could barely feel my toes, but how deep this snow is right here in this pit. But taking a look outside here at the street, Sharon, I wanted to show everyone just how slick things are. It is completely covered in snow. We're just about to see this car take on the road as we speak. Lots of cars have been out on not our normal, but we have seen quite a few cars that are out on the roads this morning drive at a normal speed. This car right here drive off right now. There is a bridge that is just before getting here to Houston Transtar, and let me tell you, it is not a safe position to be in driving out this morning. Bridge like that. Now, there are cars, like I said, that are out on the roads, but what they tell me here, we had a talk with quite a few first responders this morning. They say that today is not the day to be out on the roads. They're encouraging all drivers to stay home, stay in a warm, safe place. These conditions are very dangerous. We'll go back out to the entryway here at Houston where I sat because there are dipping down into the once the snow turns into slush like you see here, this is what it is going to do. It's going to be very wet, it's going to be very slushy, and it's going to get even worse throughout the day. So we have more coming up for you, so make sure you stick around for that. But again, stay off the roads if you can.
Kara, and please be safe out there, and we'll be getting back to you a little bit later as well. Now let's go on over to Edo to talk about some of our viewers who've been sending in their photos all morning long.
So grateful for our viewers. They're giving us an eye of what it looks like outside. We're just not depending on radar, but we're actually getting what everybody's going to be experiencing this morning, especially the kids. So check out some of these pictures that we have. This one's from Miguel Alcala. Thank you so much for sending us in. This is from Cherry Brook Lane community in Pasadena. Boulevard in Pasadena, just about 25 minutes from here. And that looks absolutely so cool. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really, really excited about this. And now let's go ahead and check out these pictures from our viewers in Sugar Land. They're starting to share those photos with us there as well. Oh, also, just really quick, before I forget, because I'm a forgetful mom. If you do have any photos, please be sure to tag us at CW39 so that we can share these on air. All right, so now here's a look at that Sugar Land picture. Michelle, thank you so much for sending this in. Look at that. Look at that beautiful snow. This is snowman making snow, everybody. So get those kids bundled up because they are going to want to go outside. Now let's talk about how much snow we've actually gotten. I have this great picture that was sent to us through the National Weather Service. This is 3 inches of snow already in Liberty. I want to thank the Regional Medical Center there, Tony Maddox. She went ahead and sent this in to us, and there's that picture. There's that ruler stuck right in the snow. 3 inches, guys, and we're still going to get some more. As Jonathan's been tracking, we do have some more snow on the way. Now let's go ahead and take a look at another picture here. We did have another picture here, but I do want to focus right here really quickly on the elevated roads. So everyone's been wondering, like, oh, there's brining on the roads. I can go as fast as I want. No, you cannot. That brine on the road, well, it's going to bring the freezing temperature of water to 29 degrees. And guess what? Later on tonight, our temperatures are going to be falling well below 29 degrees. And on top of that, we do have wind chill. So let's go ahead and take a look at this graphic that we have for you. You notice that the road that has ground underneath, it's 34 degrees, but the bridge is at 30. That's because we have cold air coming underneath this bridge. And so that's going to cool off the roadway even more than the road here that has ground underneath it. That's why bridges and overpasses, that's why you keep hearing us say that over and over again. You have to be careful on those. Then on top of that, whatever melting we have going on this afternoon, because temperatures could go slightly above freezing, yeah, that's going to melt and also create some ice on the roadways. We even might see some black ice. So Jonathan, let's talk about now about the warm-up. Well, quote-unquote warm-up that we're going to be getting this afternoon. What are you thinking? Are we going to stay below that freeze line, or do you think we're going to go above freezing this afternoon?
That's what I was asking Mother Nature. What are you thinking? This is crazy. Well, we're going to, this afternoon, we'll go just above by a few degrees. By the way, this is from our friends and news partners at Saltwater Recon. How about this for a sight? Galveston Fishing Pier, just to add to the other images, just an amazing sight to see. Snow on the pier going out into the Gulf. It's Southeast Texas, if you didn't know. We've got currently some moderate to heavy snow you saw in those live shots, still falling for about 2/3 of the area. Our western, far western, and northwestern counties especially are starting to see things improve, if you will, although some of us probably like and see that as an improvement, the snowfall outside. But the temperature is definitely not good in any regard, as the teens are what we're seeing currently with that wind chill. As you go into tonight, temperatures, as Ito was alluding to, you know, see those temperatures drop down into the teens for temperatures tomorrow morning. That means the wind chills tomorrow morning will approach 10 degrees. That's dangerous, and it also will mean that snow, whatever does melt this afternoon, and again, we're going to be above freezing today, will refreeze tonight for sure, and tomorrow will be just as, if not even more dangerous on the roadways. That Wednesday morning commute, if you are out there, certainly not going to be safe. 45 in the afternoon, and then we get through the rest of the week, and things look better and warmer as you get into the weekend. We'll have more on that snow forecast and what to expect for the rest of today coming up in just a few minutes. We'll toss it back to you, Sharon.
Right, and you have got to check out this beautiful picture this morning. This is actually, it looks like right outside of our studio. The snow is coming down right on one of our satellite dishes, and you can see how heavy this snow is falling. Unprecedented here in the surrounding community in Southeast Texas, and it has not stopped. So we've got a lot more on your snowy conditions and more on the temperatures as they do continue to drop in 3 minutes.
Somebody's lying.
Yeah.
Think hard. The questions are going to get harder.
Because I wouldn't believe either of you if your tongues came notarized. Okay? You're both crooks.
Teeth are amazing. That's why at Affordable Dentures and Implants, we have new financing options to help you get a new smile today, not someday. Scan the QR code or call to learn more.
Go ahead and smile. If you haven't called Senior Life Insurance Company for your free quote, you're probably paying too much. Senior Life was able to get this 65-year-old woman a $10,000 immediate benefit whole life plan for under $41 a month. She saved over $450 a year by choosing Senior Life. Some competitors cost twice as much. This 65-year-old man was paying almost $110 a month before he called Senior Life. We were able to cut his rate to $52, saving him almost $700 a year. These low rates are locked in, and so is the coverage amount. Hundreds of thousands of seniors have taken advantage of our low-cost plans built with seniors' budgets in mind. We saved this couple almost $1,400 a year with more coverage compared to what they were paying. Call now to find out if Senior Life Insurance Company can cut your rate in half. The quote is absolutely free. Switch to Senior Life and stop paying too much. Call now.
Young mom helped with after-school care, and a widow makes friends at the place where a teenager finds help for school and a job. Members like you support them all. They're getting help from the...
Mom's gonna love this.
All right, kids, come on. It's time for bed.
Good morning, Mr. Snuggles.
Make breakfast special with the cocoa and hazelnutty goodness of Nutella.
Is your biological...
Oh my gosh. This is the second time you lied to me.
Y'all missed.
You the one who wanted something off the phone.
Karamo, today at 10 on CW 39 Houston.
At Affordable Dentures and Implants, we believe it's time the world sees your smile. Whether it's a single tooth, dentures, or dental implants, we make new smiles affordable for everyone.
Go ahead and smile.
Welcome to the Laugh Zone.
Whoever this is, you should know that you're not scaring me.
Weeknights at 10 and 10:30 on CW 39 Houston.
16 minutes after 8 o'clock, everyone, and what you normally would see is the Galleria area. You can't see it right now because the snow is falling so hard. Look at this, uptown Skyline. You cannot see the Williams Tower. You cannot see the 610 Loop. There's too much snow. All right, because of this is another reason why you need to stay off the roads, but also freezing temperatures could cause problems with power. Right now, CenterPoint says things are going well. They are watching and concerned about a couple of things, but let's get some more details on that. Our CenterPoint spokesperson, Michelle Hundley, is so kind to join us, standing by live once again this morning to tell us more about what CenterPoint is currently seeing. Now, about an hour or so ago, I looked at some of the numbers, and you had only a few power outages. So tell us how many outages you have and any problems you have had to deal with so far this morning.
Hi, good morning. Thank you for having me again. Yes, so currently we have approximately 6,000 customers that are without power in our 12-county area. But what that does mean is 99.7% of our 2.8 million electric customers are still unaffected by the snow, sleet, and ice. We've expanded our workforce to 3,000 workers at 3 staging sites. We're responding quickly to those outages. One thing I would like to share with our viewers is please heed the request to stay off the roads. We've already had an incident with a vehicle and one of our poles. That's why that number went up in the last few hours. It's important, cars and ice don't mix. So let's stay off the roads as much as we can to allow our emergency responders and our CenterPoint Energy folks to work safely out there and for our folks to be safe themselves.
For sure. So I'm glad you made a very good point here. The reason why power is out for those 6,000 people, the majority of them, is because someone was in a car driving and ran into the pole, not because there was a CenterPoint problem. So again, things are looking good on CenterPoint's side on this. And Michelle, I want to thank you. We're run out of time. I know you've got another interview coming up, but Michelle, thank you so much from CenterPoint Energy for always keeping us posted and just letting us know that things are going very, very well. Love to hear that. Thanks again. And we'll be joining her a little later, hopefully, throughout as well. well. So that's good news. Yes, there's some power outages, but it's because people are on the roads trying to drive through this. This is a mess out there, and it is coming down pretty hard.
We've had 3+ inches, as you heard, in Liberty County, and in Montgomery County from 1 to 2 inches, and those reports came in just a little while ago, so we're seeing 2 to 3 inches there. So when we add all this up, by the end of today, by the end of the morning, really, some areas are expected to see 4, maybe 5 inches. We could still see some isolated 5+, maybe 6-inch totals, but I think overall that'll be a very big exception to the rule. We're still seeing it, though, as you saw. We're coming into the current image here, and the blue shade, the deeper the blue, means the heavier the snow. Now, earlier it was sleet at the coast, but everyone has seen snow for the last 5 hours or so, and it is all moving from the southwest to the northeast as those bands move through. But the entire batch is clearing out, rather, from northwest to southeast. That process is beginning as we speak in the northwest counties first, and then eventually to the coast by the time you get to about noon. I want to show you the temperatures and wind chills, though, because these numbers are really stark and a little bit alarming, because 15 degrees for a wind chill, I mean, that's dangerous right there in terms of hypothermia risk. And then we get into the afternoon. The best I can do, give you a 35 for a high temperature and 27 for the wind chill. Now, tonight, the winds will back off. And that's good, obviously, in one sense, because the wind chills won't be quite as biting. But then tomorrow morning, because of those calmer winds and the clearing conditions, that's a recipe for a very cold tomorrow morning. And tomorrow morning, we should see temperatures bottoming out in the upper teens to low 20s. Wow, that's why there's actually what's called an extreme cold watch or warning for tomorrow morning in the area for everybody. Right now, it's 28 in Huntsville and in Columbus, and look at the winds. I'm going to tell you something. Galveston, wow, 51. It has been gusting between 40 and 60 miles per hour in Galveston all morning long. It feels like it's 16 in Galveston. 18 degrees in Conroe, 17 in Huntsville, College Station, 23 degrees. That's your current wind chill. And of course, that is posing potential dangers as extreme cold weather can. And as we go into tomorrow in the afternoon, all we're going to be able to warm up to is 45 degrees in the afternoon for a high temperature. Finally, as we get into Thursday and Friday, the numbers will start to moderate back closer to average. And then the weekend arrives, and another big where are we kind of a day. It was 70 degrees on Sunday. We go from 35, Sharon, today to 70 on Sunday. It's Southeast Texas. Did you know that we're in Texas right now?
It doesn't feel like it.
Doesn't feel like it.
Somewhere up north, for sure. Let's go ahead and show you why. If you go outside, which some of you might, you'll be seeing this. This is the Murdoch's cam, courtesy of Galveston.com. And yes, that is Galveston, everyone. There is snow on the roads. There is snow on the beach, heading up right to the water. In just 3 minutes, we're going to have some great viewer photos, which you can send yours at news@cw39.com. We're going to show you some more photos in 3 minutes.
Houston's professional rugby team has a new home. Watch the Houston SaberCats on CW39 all season long. Every hit, every try. Your front row seat to every match, every moment on CW39 Houston. Houston SaberCats Rugby. Watch it live, coming in February 2025.
This is me before Sonobello, and this is after.
This year, don't just lose weight. Lose stubborn fat permanently with Sonobello one-visit fat removal.
I wanted the results of the tummy tuck, but not the downtime. I'm so happy with my results.
I'm loving life. I'm loving my body. I'm loving all my loose-fitting clothes.
Sonobello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently.
I've had this dress for quite a few years now. I've not worn it. So I put it on just now, and there's no booch anymore.
I see such a difference in my body. My waist is contoured. My belly is flat.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation. Our flexible payment options make it easy to get started today. Don't wait. Call 1-800-918-0203 or go to sonobello.com.
How can you describe Whataburger's honey barbecue chicken strip sandwich? The chicken just has a certain... And then there's the sauce that just gives you a little bit of... And the cheese, it's the exact right amount of... It's almost almost too hard to put it into... Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. The honey barbecue chicken strip sandwich at Whataburger. Just like you like it.
I'm Barbara, and I'm from St. Joseph, Michigan. I'm a retired school librarian. I'm also a library board trustee, a mother of two, and a grandmother of two. About 5 years ago, I was working full-time. I had an awful lot of things to take care of. I needed all the help I could get. I saw the commercials for Prevagen. I started taking it, and it helped. I was better able to take care of all those little details. People say to me, Barbara, you don't miss a beat.
Prevagen, at stores everywhere without a prescription.
Get ready, drop the confetti. Introducing Home Theater, My Style, the new Soundtech Motion Leather Living Room.
By Shaq.
The ultimate home theater experience, now at Rooms to Go. Big sound, big comfort, very cool.
And 2 great custom leather colors.
Ready to entertain with our epic Soundtech built-in audio system that surrounds you with amazing sound.
And Shaq knows sound.
The power motion that moves you.
The new Soundtech Motion Leather Living Room by Shaq.
Exclusively now at Rooms to Go.
Friendship goals.
Are we on for tomorrow night? Pink Floyd laser show at the planetarium?
Oh, you can plan it on it.
The Neighborhood. Weekdays at 4 and 4:30 on CW 39 Houston.
Hey, Southeast Texas, it is a snow day. Check out these wonderful pictures sent in to us by our wonderful viewers. This is actually Memorial Park. Oh, man, it is so beautiful out there. Guys, I love that fresh coat of snow. I don't like it when it starts to melt, but, man, it is beautiful right now. Now, let's take a look at some other pictures happening in Missouri City. We have kids enjoying the snow already. Now, unfortunately, this is wet snow, so it's not perfect for sledding, but it is the exact snow you want to build some snowballs. There you go, and also some snowmen. Now let's go ahead and take a look at some other pictures here. This one is from last night around 10 p.m. and this is when the snow started to arrive here in Southeast Texas. Man, oh man, I know not a single car in that parking lot has an ice scraper, but for you to see, unfortunately though, we are going to continue to see some more snow pile into this area. That's why we've been saying the snow event is a historic one. I want to show you these numbers that I have prepared for you of the top 5 snow events in Houston. Now, in 1895, Houston got 20 inches of snow. Then in February of 1960, on the 12th, there 3 inches. 3 inches also on January 22nd of 1940. So as we continue to see more snow, I do anticipate this event is going to be number 2 right there, because already Liberty County has 3 inches. And as we take a look at radar, we still have more snow on the way. That snow is starting to develop really along that coastline. You have to get off into the shores, into the waters to get that rain. Taking a look now at our precipitation rate, it looks like we are getting snow coming down to about 1/10 of an inch an hour, and this is going to continue to be with us here in the next couple of hours. Jonathan has that daybreak coming for you in just a few minutes.
Let's go!
Looking for the coolest kids furniture? Nobody has more than Rooms to Go Kids. With the largest selection of bunk beds, bookcase beds, upholstered beds, day beds, and storage beds. There's more ways to stay organized, more ways to work, and more ways to play. Which means more ways to let your kids be kids. And of course, more ways to help you save big with our unbeatable prices. If you need kids furniture, nothing beats Rooms to Go Kids.
When news breaks, trust News Nation to be there first.
Extremely high winds.
The most destructive fire. With more reporters and more resources than anyone else.
You've just been doing some extraordinary reporting.
Digging deeper.
She was the first person to call 911.
To get to the truth.
The Kenneth fire was intentionally set.
When you need to know more, trust News Nation. News for all Americans.
When bad allergies attack, trust Claritin to keep you in the game. Nothing is proven more powerful for continuous non-drowsy allergy relief. Live Claritin Clear.
Today, I choose us how to screen us for colon cancer. Here, on my land, not theirs. Give me Cologuard or give me...
We can do that for you.
What, no battle?
Nope. Just a prescription.
Victory!
Cologuard is an effective and non-invasive colon cancer screening test. False positive and negative results may occur. Those at high risk should use colonoscopy. Skip the drama. Ask your provider or request Cologuard online.
Hurry out to Gallery Furniture right now and see the world's best solid wood furniture, particularly solid wood furniture made in America. Bedroom furniture, dining room furniture, coffee and end tables, entertainment centers. Strictly solid wood furniture is the best solid wood furniture made anywhere in the world, and you can buy it today at Gallery Furniture and have it delivered free tonight. Particularly bedroom furniture, dining room furniture, coffee and end tables, incredible furniture. It'll get better with age. You buy it today, Gallery Furniture delivers you beautiful Stickley furniture free tonight.
My father told me I should be kind to old people.
How old do you think I am?
My father also told me if a woman ever asks you that, it's a trap.
Young Sheldon, tonight at 5:30 on CW 39 Houston.
Here's how the lawyers at Terry Bryant helped Glenda.
The doctor that I work for actually recommended Terry Bryant. They absolutely know what they're doing, and without hesitation, I would recommend Terry Bryant to anyone who's in doubt. They genuinely care. That, to me, is the main key component to everything. You already feel better knowing that they're there for you.
Hey Houston, the QR code on your screen. Go ahead, grab your phone and open your camera. Now download our CW39 app and stay connected 24/7 to news happening in your neighborhood and our city. Also, Houston weather's always changing. Get the certified most accurate forecast at your fingertips. Plus, up-to-the-minute traffic updates. Download the CW39 app. Stay connected.
You are looking live at the Murdoch's camera in Galveston, and that city, along with so many, are shut down this morning. You just saw that car going one direction. It looks like it's turned around. It could be because some of these roads are blocked off this morning, which is actually going to happen. We are still getting an accumulation of snow and so much more on this Tuesday morning. I want to welcome all of you as we're taking another look. We're going to refresh that look in Galveston, but we're going to have more video for you. This is incredible. Welcome. I'm Sharon Melton. I have our chief meteorologist, Jonathan Novak. We have our meteorologist, Idolina Perales, also here. Busy morning for everyone. But the best part about this is that most people heeded the warnings and stayed home. Right, Jonathan?
Absolutely. Not only that, the city's done an incredible job in terms of the preparations for this snow event, which is a historic one. And yes, people have been really good about not going outside on what is a very treacherous, what would be a treacherous drive, but thankfully people aren't out there.
And of course, for those families out there who have kids, this is probably the ultimate day for these kids. And I know, Ido, your kids have just been enjoying themselves. You're getting pictures from them and all of that because it's a snow day.
It is. It's officially a snow day. I was telling my husband it is so rare for us to say that it is actually a snow day, because typically schools, even here, still call them snow days when we have severe weather or any kind of like snow day makeup. But this is a legit snow day in Houston, Southeast Texas, even in Galveston. Incredible.
It really is, and it hasn't stopped. In fact, if we can, I think we're going to just show a little bit of traffic real quick when it comes to our cameras, because there's no traffic, but there are cameras that show the reason why there should not be traffic. This is downtown Houston, everyone. This looks like Cleveland, Ohio. This looks like Philadelphia. This looks like Boston, not H-Town, but it is. This is the Gulf Freeway at West Dallas downtown. And we showed this earlier when it was dark. Of course, you couldn't see much. We showed it later when it was light. Every time we go back to this, that overpass right there continues to get covered up even more. A car will go by, then it gets covered up because more snow keeps on falling. This is seen all over the area. And guys, this is incredible. I know it's not the record. I know you mentioned, Ido, like 20 inches was 1895 or something.
Yes.
I don't want that.
None of us were around, and none of us want that around.
But the one that's closest to that, we may exceed that one. What one's like 1940s or something like that?
Yeah, 1960 and 1940, 3 inches both. And Liberty County's already reported 3 inches. I was looking at some of the other storm reports right now coming in through the National Weather Service. Let me get one up for you to tell you how much rain we've already got, snow, excuse me, that we've gotten. Montgomery County, Pinehurst, they're reporting 2 inches of snow there, and we still got more coming. And Aldine reported 1 inch of snow.
And I know, Jonathan, real quick, I know for us, this is huge for the Northerners who are visiting. Like, what in the world is wrong with you people? But hey, I'll be honest with you. Hey, it's new for us. We don't.
I want to jump in
there.
I want to jump on this. My brother in Kansas City was calling me names.
Was he laughing at you?
He was laughing at me, and I said, you know what? You have a snow plow per resident. So let's not even.
That's true. That is so true, Jonathan.
I will say, and that's pretty hilarious. But I will say, being from Boston, one thing you would actually see is you would still see Bostonians driving around and cutting each other off on the roadways, even with the snow. But I'm glad that people are not doing that, because you know what? There's a lot of ice underneath the snow that was freezing over earlier on before it turned to snow. We had sleet to begin, and now it is moderate to heavy snowfall. As you can see where that deep blue shade is, that, which is about 2/3 of the area, is socking us in there with the moderate to heavy snow. So as we go through your day planner, notice by after 11 a.m., we're done with it. So this afternoon will be sunnier and still cold. I will detail the timing of this snow and how cold it'll get tonight coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, thank you so much. The emergency preparations that have been going on for quite some time throughout our county and our communities. In fact, our own CW39's Kara Willis is live once again at Houston Transtar, and she actually has an interview, I believe, with Lena Hidalgo, Harris County judge, because they have been working around the clock, all of our officials, to try to keep everyone safe. What is she saying?
Good morning, Sharon. We are standing here, as you just mentioned, here at Transtar. And yes, I do have the pleasure of talking to Judge Lena Hidalgo this morning. We're just going to be talking about the continued preparation we have to keep folks safe out there and what's to come. So why don't you tell me where we stand? First, let's start with the big question. What is your reaction to the weather conditions we're getting right now here in Houston?
Well, it's very beautiful. Everything's very beautiful. And I know that it's a challenge for businesses, for folks that need that work. Obviously, we can't control what is happening. It's really historic. So part of what we've been talking about is, look, we may as well enjoy it and just have a nice day, have a fun day with the kids, with the family. We just got done with our briefing inside. All our partners have stayed overnight. I hope that vehicle that just went by, I would imagine, has something to do with some response, because really, you know, everybody, even daytime and nighttime shifts, everyone is here heeding our same warning. So right now, I want to thank people. They really have stayed off the roads. We can see in the cameras, we've had a few accidents, but not too many. And it's just folks spinning out because there's ice underneath the snow. And everybody is ready to respond. We're keeping the roads toward the medical center, just preparing for what's next later tonight and tomorrow.
And I know that's one big thing we've been talking about this morning is that, you know, there are cars that are still on the road, maybe not as many as a typical day, but, you know, Texans, if you've never really driven in snow, it can be really dangerous for those folks out there. You driving in this morning, what were some concerns that you saw already?
Right, so I did not drive in because I spent the night, just as we're recommending people to do. You know, all of us are here until it's safe to go outside. And even if you are from the north, our roads are not treated the way they are where you're from. And we have folks here who are from the north, and that's what they're saying as well. So just don't be out and about. We are seeing some trucks go by very, very slowly. That's the commerce that is just flowing on the interstates. Of course, it is close to and then some of the cars that are transporting people to work centers. We had around 1,100 in our 23 warming centers, combining the city and the county. There are some that are 24 hours, some that are only daytime, some take pets, some don't, some have cots, some don't. So just call 311, no matter where you are in Harris County, if you're in the city, if you're in another city, if you're in unincorporated like Cypress or Hockley. Call 311 if you need transportation to warming centers. That help. Obviously, all aircraft flight can't travel, but that's why we're working to support any kind of transportation for life safety. So that's all we need 911 for, is to focus on that. And of course, playing yourself, just be mindful of really wearing the right, so wearing gloves, wearing a jacket. I should have a scarf on right now, but take care, because there can be frostbite, there can be hypothermia. We're not used to this, and the last thing we want is just people to get hurt.
And Judge, can you also give us an update in Spanish for our Spanish speakers out there?
Yes, of course, happy to. Bueno, el día de hoy está muy lindo con esta nieve. Sé que hay muchas personas que no pueden trabajar, empleadores que necesitan que continúen los negocios, pero bueno, no controlamos el clima y lo que podemos hacer es disfrutar esta nevada, esta nieve, jugar con los niños, salir, bueno, con cuidado, bien tapados, con guantes, pero salir y disfrutar. En las calles, como ven, bueno, esperamos que permaneciendo en casa, hemos observado todas las calles, las carreteras a través del condado, y es muy poco. Se ve son camiones de comercio que van muy despacio, solamente en las interestatales, que sí continuamos tratando, y también vehículos de emergencia o vehículos que estén transportando a individuos a centros de calentamiento. Alrededor de 1,100 individuos en nuestros 23 centros de calentamiento, y los invito, si necesitan ese calor, bien sea durante el día o durante la noche, o ambos, que llamen al 311, el 311, sin importar dónde estén en el condado Harris. Habrá atención para llevarlos a un centro de calentamiento. Algunos reciben mascotas, otros no. Entonces, bueno, pregunten qué es lo que necesitan, y también en readyharris.org verán la información. Pero lo más importante es saber que debajo de la nieve hay hielo, o hay agua que se va a convertir en hielo, y no podemos conducir ahora. Lo más probable es que mañana las condiciones sean aún peores.
Okay. Thank you so much, Judge. Very helpful information for those out there. Judge Lina Hidalgo, everyone, we hope to have more updates a little later, but for now, Sharon, I'm sending it back to you.
All right, and thank you. Tell the judge thank you, and also tell our interpreter thank you for providing the sign language interpretation for our hearing impaired viewers as well. Thank you so much, Kara. All right, let's go ahead and talk about those conditions. You just heard from the judge about how she stayed overnight with the entire team because it's too dangerous to be on the roads. Let's get some more from TxDOT and CW39's own Seth Kovar. And you've talked about how they have been treating the roads. They've got snow plows out there, which is incredible in our area. But also, what else is TxDOT telling you about the current conditions and how they continue to deteriorate on the roads?
Yeah, I mean, we've had this kind of light snow falling right now. I wish we could have joined you earlier, about 15 minutes ago. Huge, big flakes coming down. It was beautiful. Snowplow going by right now. In fact, I'm going to see if I can't show you it really quickly. There we go. You know it's a serious situation when you have a snowplow in Houston. That tells you everything you need to know right there. And the fact that Jim Cantori from the Weather Channel is here as well. So you know we have a serious situation. There are dozens of road closures. We're talking about our major thoroughfares as well. They're trying to plow off those roads as best they can.
It looks like we may have lost Seth's signal, but he did able to show us that snow plow in Houston, Texas, getting rid of snow. It even mentioned Jim Cantori with the Weather Channel there. Yeah. This is an event that has the entire nation's attention.
Yeah, it's an historic, as you know, historic storm. As it's moved through, it's brought already 3-4 inches of snow. This is our camera from actually Saltwater Recon, our news partners, and have been providing these visual images there all morning. Unbelievable at Galveston, as you can see, 18th Street Beach. Snow and then the Gulf of Mexico. What a sight that is. And so this is still going, everyone. Now, that said, we are seeing some lightening of the activity, if you will. It's not as intense as you get to the western and northwestern counties. Here you can see the blues start fading away there and turn more to white, and that's indicating that the snow is starting to really taper off. But most of the area, the bulk of the southeast Texas area, about moderate to heavy snow still coming down, and another inch or two still possible. We've already seen totals of 3 to 4. And so the timeline and the amount of snow expected, everything's kind of played out pretty nicely today in terms of the forecast. Tonight, wind chills down to about 10 as this front will be clearing and pushing all this moisture out later on today. Now, as far as the current conditions, it's still very cold. Even though the cold weather tonight will be something else, it's very chilly at the very moment. As we talk about the cold weather, it will start warming up on Thursday, Friday, and I have 70 degrees by Sunday. That is also something else. What a contrast. All right, everybody, that is your forecast. Don't forget, you can always get more at CW39.com. For now, we will toss it over to you, Sharon.
All right, thank you so much. And you can see what we've been talking about all morning long, courtesy of our TransStar cameras right here. This is the 610 Loop, East Loop at Port of Houston. The port is closed, but there's one vehicle that is sitting all by itself on the East Loop. This is a stalled vehicle, we understand. We're hoping that there's not someone inside the vehicle trying to stay warm, but of course we've got TXOT and so many others who will be checking that out once the conditions become favorable enough. We've got a lot more on your conditions, along with an interview with AAA on why you should still be off the roads coming up.
Unfiltered drama.
How can you say you a good friend? You sat there and you called CPS on this girl's kids.
Weekdays at 10 on CW 39 Houston.
This is the show that allows you to have your say.
This is a great show. This is a great network to have on.
News Nation is built different.
I stopped watching cable news years ago, and I found you and I found News Nation. You brought me back to watching cable news again.
I openly advocate for you to be independent, critical thinkers.
You're a great voice. I appreciate what you do.
Cuomo, weeknights at 8, 7 Central, only on News Nation. News for all Americans.
Universal Plumbing Supply Company, your home for residential, commercial, and light industrial plumbing supplies from top manufacturers. Since 1979, we've been supplying Houstonians with the quality plumbing materials and products. Call or come by and see us today.
A new year and a new adventure with the perfect Chevy to take you anywhere. With pure power unleashed and future-forward technology. Because every mile matters and every path leads to new possibilities. Get $6,750 total cash allowance on this Silverado. Plus, current Chevy owners and lessees get an additional $1,000 cash allowance when you purchase. Chevy drives Texas. Together, let's drive.
Cut! I get it. Slow motion. Slow down geographic atrophy. But we don't need gimmicks.
Stick to the facts. GA, the advanced form of dry AMD, can irreversibly damage your vision.
But Syfovre is an FDA-approved eye injection that gives you the power to slow GA.
Syfovre was proven to slow GA lesion growth over 2 years with increasing effect over time. It's the only treatment to slow GA in as few as 6 doses per year.
Don't take Syfovre if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye that may include pain and redness or are allergic to it. Syfovre can cause severe allergic reactions. Other serious side effects are eye infection and retinal detachments, severe inflammation of vessels in the retina, which may result in severe vision loss, wet AMD, eye inflammation, and an increase in eye pressure. Most common side effects are eye discomfort, wet AMD, small specks floating in vision, and blood in the white of the eye. Tell your doctor right away if you have any side effects.
Act on facts to slow GA. Ask your retina specialist about Syfovre. Nope, just the facts.
All right, it's 13 minutes till 9 o'clock. Welcome back, everyone. Now, with ice and snow on the grounds, we know that the kids are going to be playing in their, of course, driveways, in the streets to enjoy the snow. But AAA is with us, and Doug, of course, Shoup is back because we need to be careful. We shouldn't be on the roads anyway, but if you have to be on the roads, keep an eye out for the kids. Right, Doug?
Absolutely, 100%. I've already seen here in my neighborhood here in the Heights, there are kids that are out in the streets, drivers who have to be out there today, whether they're going to work or check on loved ones. Really be very watchful and observant of children playing in the residential areas. If your kids are going to try to do some snow sledding today, we don't have a lot of hills here in Southeast Texas, but you certainly want to make sure that they're not going in the direction of any roadways or bayous. Make sure that where they're going, where they're sliding down is into a safe area. We want this to be an enjoyable event for everybody and certainly not remembered for a tragedy that can be avoided if drivers are just very watchful and very slow in these residential areas.
For sure. Speaking of residential areas, thank you so much. You've got a picture of your own home. I believe we got some video we can show everyone. You have a lot of snow in your front area. I love this.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I woke up and that was, in the around 6 o'clock hour. I can tell you within the last hour and a half, it got a little heavier, so there's even more snow now. It has lightened up, as Jonathan has been saying. It is lightening up a little bit, and so it's just now beautiful blanketed, snow-covered areas and neighborhoods all around the Heights.
We love that, and we just love seeing the snow, but all of your great information, Doug Shoup with AAA, you have been a godsend to help us out with all of this on this day, and we'll see you again a little bit later as well. Thank you so much. Now, he's been talking about this, and you saw the snow at his house, but it is so important to be aware of more snow still falling in some areas.
Yeah, just at this point, already had 3 inches in Liberty County, and in Montgomery County, 1 to 2 inches. Harris County's had about 1 to 2, and we're adding to that. And those reports, by the way, they came in within about an hour and a half or so ago, maybe a little bit more than that. And so we've added already to that. And so the anticipation is that we'll have about 4 or 5 inches at the top end in many areas, with areas, isolated spots seeing maybe even more than that, 5 to 6 inches total. We're looking at the radar picture now, and you can see wherever there is the blue shade, that is moderate to heavy snow. So at the end of this loop, watch on the western side of Southeast Texas, these counties seeing the white instead of the blue. So it's starting to become less intense, and that's good. But what a sight it is to see the snow on the ground right now. Is just an amazing thing here in Southeast Texas. Extreme cold watch is in effect tonight. So what that means is that temperatures, as this front will clear the area, skies will clear and the winds will back off, because right now they're pretty gusty. 16 in Houston, with it feeling like 16 degrees as well with that wind chill. As that clears out and we see the skies clearing out and the winds backing off, the wind chill tomorrow, the temperatures will fall into the teens and 20s with wind chills in the single digits potentially. So your Wednesday morning looking very cold and dangerously cold at that. This is this morning, though. I just want to bring you through the hour by hour. So I bring you through the noon hour and look at how the temperatures will rise into the mid-30s and the wind chills into the upper 20s. That's the warmest we get today. Then the numbers will fall tonight, and the temperatures tomorrow morning, the top number here, in the lower 20s. It will be bone-chilling, dangerously cold on your Wednesday morning, and that means any snow that melts this afternoon will refreeze tomorrow. If you're going to be out in the roadways, not a good idea. Once again, looking at the Futurecast, this is 1 p.m., and I will say the computer models not initializing all that well, and so the latest computer models have the snow out of here by noon. We might hold on to some of that snow actually beyond that. And so we're going to say, I'm going to have basically, my jaw is frozen from all the snowfall, I guess, the 35 degrees, I saw that. I'm going to say by 1 to 2 p.m., we will see the snow wrapping up at the coast. But between now and then, we could see an additional couple of inches accumulate. There we go. All right, I got it out. All right, everybody, that's your forecast. We'll have more a little later on. Back to you.
Well, as Jonathan was tracking there on radar, we still have lots of snow still coming down, especially on the east side. We're starting to see a little bit of letting up, but that does not mean the danger is over. I do want to talk about our roadways outside right now. We have 56 active ice spots, according to Transtar, and that's just sensors. There's a lot more ice out there. Take a look here at our traffic map. We do have 2 total road closures right now. This one is along the Southwest Freeway. This one is closed due to snow. The northbound lanes between 114 Willcrest Drive all the way to exit 115. That's the Sam Houston Tollway, everybody. As we head towards the east, this is the Gulf Freeway. Right now, traffic is actually really slow, but we do have that closure happening right now along the Gulf Freeway just south of the tollway. Now, this is what I want everybody to know, so just pay attention. And we've been throwing a lot of numbers at you. I know we've been doing a lot of forecasting, but this is what it comes down to. Snow and ice on the road. So if you do not have to go on the roadways, just avoid them altogether. Also, wind chill 12 to 20 degrees today. So if you're going to go outside, especially the kiddos, make sure you bundle them up. We do have that hypothermia potential. I know a lot of people are actually surprised that hypothermia can actually set in around 50 degrees. The range is usually 30 to 50 with wet clothes. So everybody, please make sure that your kids, if their clothes do get wet from playing out there, bring them in, dry them off. We also have that pipe bursting freeze for today. An extreme cold still happening, and here are the signs of hypothermia that you need to be on the lookout for, especially for your little ones and anyone that just has a hard time controlling their inner core temperature, Sharon.
All right, great advice. All right, and we'll take a live look outside. This is the Katy Freeway at the West Loop. This looks like almost every single roadway and highway in the southeast Texas area because the snow is falling. It continues to fall. The conditions are hazardous on the road, so if you do not have to be out there, please just stay home. Coming up in several minutes, we're going to have a look at what's going on at the Houston Zoo when it comes to the snow and your viewer pictures, too.
With Wells Fargo Premier, a team can help you plan for your dreams. So your dream car and vacation home may be closer than you think. Ready to meet the dream team? You can with Wells Fargo.
Get ready, drop the confetti. Introducing Home Theater My Style, the new SoundTech motion leather living room.
By Shaq.
The ultimate home theater experience now at Rooms to Go. Big sound, big comfort, very cool.
And 2 great custom leather colors.
Ready to entertain with our epic SoundTech built-in audio system that surrounds you with amazing sound.
And Shaq knows sound.
The power motion that moves you.
The new SoundTech motion leather living room by Shaq.
Exclusively now at Rooms to Go.
Touch can mean so many things, even for people with moderate to severe eczema. Touch can make 2 feel like 1, or simply be a helping hand. Dupixent can help you stay ahead of eczema as you welcome the feeling of touch. Dupixent helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema to help heal your skin from within. Many adults saw 90% clearer skin. Some even achieved long-lasting clearer skin. And fast itch relief after the first dose. Severe allergic reactions can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor of new or worsening eye problems like eye pain, vision changes, or blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma or other medicines without talking to your doctor. Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists, helps you feel the heal. See the difference for yourself. Reach out to your eczema specialist today.
Mornings. Cough? Congestion?
I'm feeling better. All in one and done with Mucinex Kickstart.
Headache?
Better now.
Mucinex Kickstart gives all-in-one and done relief with a morning jolt of instant cooling sensation. It's comeback season.
For the professional, it's not enough to possess knowledge. We seek to refine it, to wield its power, to redefine its boundaries. Knowledge is put to the test in every GMC Sierra. Get 0.9% APR on select Sierra 1500 models. That's over $4,200 in average finance savings. We are professional grade.
With Fargo, your virtual assistant from Wells Fargo, you can pick up the tab even when you forget your wallet. I got this.
Fargo, send cash $145 to Zelle.
Smooth. Learn more at wellsfargo.com/getfargo.
All right, everyone, and check out one of our viewer photos. Liz in Briar Forest shot this beautiful. Actually, this is the Houston Zoo, everybody. I was about to show you a viewer photo, but Houston Zoo looks gorgeous. It's full of snow. The animals are staying warm, and we're going to have a lot more viewer photos. Send them to us, news@cw39.com, like Liz did from Briar Forest. And we have extended coverage as well with more on this Arctic blast hitting the Houston area in southeast Houston in just 3 minutes.